Hi everyone. So this little video is going to be on error detection and correction. Let's say I had a grid, for example pixels or something like that, and I had some of them on and some of them off. So I've just randomly filled my 5 by 5 grid with zeros and ones. Now, if I drop my computer or somebody walks by with a magnet, maybe some of these bits might change by accident. And I won't even know. It'll just look wrong. So how can I fix this? How can I detect if one of these bits changes? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to add an extra column and an extra row. And all we're going to do is we're going to check to see if there's an even number of ones in each row and an even number of ones in each column. So let's check the first column. There's an even number of ones, so I don't need to change anything. I'm just going to put a 0 there. In the second row, there's only one, so that's an odd number. I want it to be even, so I'm going to put a 1 there. Now there's an even number. In the third row, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's an even number, so I'm happy with that. Next one, 1, 2, 3. I want it to be even, so I'm going to add a fourth one. Now it's even. In the last row, we have 1, 2. So that's even, so that's fine. Now I'm going to go through the columns. I look down the first column and I see 1, 2 ones, and that's even, so I don't need to add anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's also even. 1, 2, 3, that's odd, so I want to make it even. 1, so I'm going to make it even. 1, 2, that's already even. And 1, 2, that's already even. So what this is called is a parity bit. And that just means it's a way to check to make sure everything in this row and everything in this column is the way it's supposed to be. So if I went in and changed one of these, let's say I change this one into a 0 right here in the middle. I look down my rows and I say, wait a minute, there are 3 ones here. This is an odd number of ones. That's not right. So something in this row has been changed. Either there was a 0 that got turned into a 1, or a 1 that got turned into a 0. Something's not right. So I look through the columns now, and I see that in this column right here, there are 1, 2, 3 ones. That's an odd number. There should be an even number. So I know that somewhere in this column, something is wrong. If something is wrong in this column, and something is wrong in this row, then the thing that must be wrong is this one right here. That should be a 1. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's even. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's even. And everything is correct again. So that's how your computer, with just a little bit of extra information, can keep track of whether your data is the way it's supposed to be. And this works for any size. If we only have a tiny little bit of data, we can still add a column in a row, and we can say there's only 1 in this row, so there should be 2 to make it even. There's already 2 there, it's already even. This one, there is only 1, so this should have another 1 to make it even. This one already has 2, so that's already even. And this needs another right here to make it even. So you can have it for tiny little bits of data. You could have huge matrices of zeros and ones. Computers are really fast at comparing zeros and ones and counting things. So adding one column and one row to each side is actually going to be really fast, no matter how big your data is. So that doesn't work if your data gets super scrambled. But for, a mistake here, or a mistake here, or a mistake here, a few mistakes, it's pretty good at saying, hey, something's out of whack on this column and this row. This one needs to be fixed. And that's how a computer does basic error detection and recovery.